If you think your run form is going to be changed drastically by the shoes you put on your feet, I have something to share with you. Hi everyone, Steve Gonzer, physical therapist with Run Smart. This is take 2 of this video because yesterday was a disaster. I pulled up some videos that I thought would work but did not work, and it was bad, so I deleted it. And I'm going to talk to you guys about why your run shoes aren't going to really solve a lot of problems in run form. And it's common that people tell me, well, if I just change my shoes, it's going to make a big difference. Or if I go to a minimalist shoe, if I have less padding, or I can't run a certain way because I have overbuilt shoes. That is not necessarily the truth, and I want to prove it to you. And I also want to cover what you don't want to do in your run form because I see a lot of errors being made. And I have some patients coming into the clinic, and today was a patient day, and I want to share with you what you shouldn't be doing when you change your run form. So real quick, if you want some help with your run form, Midfoot Project is starting soon, April 4th. We only run it once a year, a 5-week run form boot camp, including all the training, drills, exercises you need. Plus, you can put me in your ear, and I can coach you along in your runs with our guided audio runs. If you're interested in improving your run form, be sure to check out the Midfoot Project. I put a link in this post. Okay, so what I want to start with today is showing you exactly what not to do, and then I want to talk about why the shoes aren't the issue, because when people try to make a change, your run form is about your movement and how you move and your habits of running more so than what's on your foot. So I'm going to jump to this video. I have 2 videos to show to you today, and this is the first one. So I want to just roll this forward. Actually, I'll play it for you so you can see a little bit. And this is a common error I see with runners who try to change their form, and I'm just going to point it out here. So I talk about this quite a bit. Like, a lot of people would look at this and say, oh, he's not heel striking, he's landing on his forefoot or his midfoot a little bit. But the big issue that I see with a lot of runners that they're making this error, which is they are straightening the knee fully. And I talked about this quite a bit, is the error is in the straight knee, not necessarily the foot position. I actually would encourage runners, all right, I'm okay with runners who heel strike a little bit as long as they can land on this bent knee. So when this runner came in today, he's like, I've been watching your midfoot videos, I have been working on my run form, can you take a look? This is what we saw, which is an overextension of the leg. The leg's going, this is a nice straight line after 14 hours with patients. But imagine this is a straight line. You can see how the knee is locking out. That's exactly what we don't want to do. So be careful in the do-it-yourself versions. Be careful, definitely try to work on it, but you want to make sure that you're not getting that leg fully straight. And the other thing I want to talk about is the fact that, look at how his foot is off the ground. And I'm going to show you this next runner and talk about, like, the shoe's not interacting with the ground here. So to say, like, oh, if I change my shoes, I'll make a big difference in my form is just not necessarily true, because it's not about the foot, it's about the movement. So let me make that case for you here. And I'm just going to have this play through. Now watch the right foot as it comes through. Actually, I'll let you watch this normal speed here. And watch the right foot as she comes through. She's going to get to this point. And let's say if she put her foot down, her foot's still off the ground here, she would be okay, kind of. We would still want to work on this a little bit, but now watch when I go one more frame forward. Her foot's still not on the ground. There actually is a little bit of space there, so I'll go ahead and zoom this in a little bit and move it up. Now look at the little bit of space underneath this foot. And I know it's not touching the ground yet, because if I go one more frame, now she's about to hit the ground. So let's back it up a bit. The error is made in run form before the foot hits the ground. The error is made here with the leg going straight and the toes pulling up. And that, go ahead and back it up a little bit. You'll notice how this is not going to change. Her knee position does not change. And look at how that foot pretty much just keeps swinging through. So that pendulum of the foot is the error. That's a really bad thing. The pendulum of the foot is the error that you need to fix, and there's no interaction with the ground. So what does this mean? It means that the shoes are not at fault. This big midfoot project, or the big midfoot movement, the get off your heel movement with the Vibram 5 fingers, tons of people heel striking, and then they strip away the cushion of their shoes, and a lot of injuries. It's like anything in life. There's rarely a product you can purchase that is going to strap it on without you having to do anything else and fix an issue. Shoes, inserts, a lot of those things require you to learn how to use them, how to change things, how to change your habits. And real quick before I sum this up, that's exactly what we work on the Midfoot Project. All the drills, exercises, we've been using these for 11 years. We've put hundreds of runners through this program, and it makes a huge difference. But you need to have some commitment to changing the way you work. It's like golf. You can't go hit more balls and expect to get better. You should learn how to swing the club. Running, when you learn to change your run form so you can land better, that's where it all starts, because you can land softer, shock absorb better, brake less, because you don't have that huge impact force coming up into the body. I'll show you that here. This is what we teach in the Midfoot Project. So if you want some help, be sure to check it out, because when you land with this straight knee, the ground is coming up and your weight is coming down. And when that leg is completely straight, it turns into a battering ram into your knee. And it also, you can see this line, this somewhat straight line, is a driving force backwards. And a lot of times we'll actually see runners way out here, way overreaching. So just know your shoes aren't going to make a difference. It doesn't matter what type of shoes you have. You can still learn the midfoot strike, even if you have a really overbuilt shoe to help support your arch. You can make the change, and it's going to take some rewiring of those bad habits. It's not just slap a shoe on your foot and it's good. All right, so if you want some help with your run form, check out the link in the post, midfootproject.com. It's starting soon. We only run this once a year. You get lifetime access to the program, and we're really excited. We have an awesome group of runners coming through in the next couple weeks, and we're excited to get started. I'm finishing up my audio guided runs, and very excited. So don't worry about your shoes as much as you think, and work on that run form. All right, everyone, have a great night. Bye-bye.